Hello there AppsPlay viewers, it's me Peter and I have got another hands-on video for you. This time it's with Urban Trial Freestyle. It's kind of a Trials-esque game, very much in the style of other Trials-esque games, but this one is different on mobile because it kind of gives you the full Trials experience. Whereas, oh my word, I just smashed my own face in. Whereas some of the other Trials games have notably kind of taken away the precision of the game. You're very much either leaning back or leaning forwards when you're playing something like a Trials Frontier. This one gives you a little bit more finesse when it comes to your positioning of your weight. So let me just show you what I mean by that. So I'm tilting the device back and forward very, very gently, and it's giving me a certain amount of control over how much I want to actually move my character, and that is actually really important to people who play games like this because it allows you to do more subtle, more sort of fine movements, more finesse with your controls. So that's kind of like one of the big differences, I suppose. Oh, I've been crushed by a car. Oh, that's a shame. I'm currently playing with the gyroscopic controls, as I say, and so I am leaning. Oh, get out of the way. I am leaning my... Oh, nuts. I can't get past this car. Or can I? Yes, I can. Come on. Come on. There we go. So I'm leaning forward and backwards by tilting right and left. And I can do, you know, backflips like that if I so desire. And I am accelerating by touching and holding on the right-hand side of the screen and braking with the left-hand side of the screen. And I'm just ploughing through these events at the moment. There's a whole bunch of different areas to explore. You can unlock different costumes. I've got a nice little lion-based one with sort of some Rastafarian colours on there as well for good measure. The bikes are upgradable. There are a couple of different bikes. And the paths kind of differ as to... The paths differ as to which way you want to go ever so slightly sometimes as well. So that means that, for example, you might jump over an obstacle. Oh, ragdolled into something. I might be able to jump over an obstacle if I get a better bike, rather than have to kind of navigate my way around it. So, for example, I might be able to jump that without having to stop if I can get a better bike at some point. The other thing you'll notice is that there are PBs and WRs that are coming up throughout each of these stages, and those are personal bests and world records. But personal bests and world records for what, I hear you ask? Well, I answer. You are sort of measured as you play the game in lots of different ways. So yes, there's, you know, times to get to the end of each stage, and that will... Whoa! That was all skill, obviously. There are times to get to the end of each stage, and that's one of the sort of one of the measurements that you can have. But here we are at the summary screen, and I've got 5 stars. Stunt 1, Stunt 2, Stunt 3, Stunt 4. So these are all different types of stunt that you get throughout the game and are measured upon. So, you know, the length of the jump, the amount of degrees spun in the air, that sort of a deal. So let's very quickly go to the garage and I'll show you a little bit more of what there is. There we are. Look, I'm just chilling out on the bench, having a lovely time. There's additional bikes that you can purchase. This is a premium game, I should say, but you get loads and loads of money, and pretty much everything is like super easy to get access to. You just play for a couple of hours and you pretty much, you know, you can unlock whatever you really want. So, you know, the chassis, the bike's wheels, you know, I can unlock different types of tyre if I like, so I'm going to grab that. I've got better tyres now, that's pretty good. And that will improve your max speed, acceleration, and your handling. There's also different costume parts, as I say, so you can deck your rider out in all sorts of nonsense. So what are these? If I tap this one here, I've got sort of red and black jeans on. There's all sorts of other things as well that I can buy if I so desire, but I'm going to keep that. And there are also downloadable additional stages that you can grab as well from online. So I'm going to go through to this next stage and show you a slightly different area. The visuals I really like. I think they're quite, like, dirty and gritty, and I quite like that. The frame rate isn't fantastic. It does start to chug a little bit when there's quite a lot of stuff going on the screen. However, I should also sort of preface this by saying that the build that I'm playing at the moment is not quite the final version, so there is the chance for that to improve by the time that it does hit the App Store very, very shortly. But obviously I wanted to bring you a hands-on video for this because we had the world exclusive stream over on twitch.com/appspy. We had the world exclusive stream, and this is a bit of an exclusive hands-on as well. I'm not 100% sure how many people, not sure how many different sites out there have actually got access to this game at the moment, so wanted to bring you some early footage as well. Oh! I do love the ragdoll. I absolutely love that. When you get stuck in something, he just like shakes like a Silent Hill-esque monster. One of the things I also like is the fact that you've got kind of puzzles in the environment to deal with. So this one that I'm having a bit of trouble with here, I know that what I need to do really is kind of teeter over this. Oh, nuts! Teeter over this bit of wood. Maybe what I could do actually is get on top of it, wait for that to happen. Whoa, there we are. Oh, nuts. But I can go down here instead of, if I want, I can go down that lower path, or I can take the higher path. So as I said, there are different ways of getting around each environment. There we are, look, see, and I've got to the next checkpoint. So you don't have to start at the end of each stage, at the start of each stage if you don't want. There are also touch controls, but I don't think that they're particularly very good. But these tilt ones are absolutely perfect in my eyes. And I think we're just about to come to the end. There we are. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We'll go to the next event, but I'm going to play Urban Trial Freestyle a little bit more, actually, because I'm slightly hooked to this one. What I want to know from you is whether or not you are excited for a premium trials-based racer, because this is Urban Trial Freestyle, and it is a paid game, and it's coming out very, very soon. And I want to know your thoughts in the comment section if you're going to go ahead and grab this one when it comes out. This is Peter with appspy.com. We review, you decide.